Well, a little birdie told me that you guys really enjoy my styling tips, my clothing aesthetics, and just videos wherein I'm talking more about clothes and styling them. So I really hope you find today's video helpful, because today I want to sit down and make this video which honestly I wish I had growing up, wherein I'm giving you a few of my styling tips that are really gonna come through and save the day. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's go! How to make your current aesthetics, current styling a bit more presentable, a bit more elevated, and honestly I cannot think of any other ways but to have a really cool statement bag. I mean, it is just something that makes and breaks a very basic ass look into something like, oh, she's got a style, she's put in effort, she looks like she has it together. All of that by a bag. So I think if you're someone who's finding your way into the styling world, maybe this is the tip you want to start off with, that is getting a statement bag. And you know what, it doesn't even have to be pricey. As long as it feels good and looks good, you are selling that style, baby. You are selling that style, you are selling that bag. Next up on the list we have is something as random but honestly makes such a huge difference, and I have personally experienced that in the past 2 years of me starting to do that. That is doing your nails, having a good manicure. I'm not saying you need to at all times have polish on your nails. Like right now I don't have anything on my nails, they are pretty literally bare, but I take care of my cuticles. I use a hand cream. Just taking good care of your hands, your nails, it makes a difference. Not only do you feel good about yourself, but every time you shake hands with people, you meet people, it's something about that, you know, having good soft hands, making you feel comfortable doing those things, but at the same time it just elevates your look. You know what, honestly at any given time I would trade having no nail polish but just clean cuticles rather than having chipped nail polish or just bad nails. Like if you are growing your nails and having no polish on it, I'm sorry, that's not a good look. That doesn't look sophisticated, it looks in fact very dirty. I kind of personally cringe over people when I see, you know, long nails and no polish. I'm like, just hide that. It just looks very shabby, very undone, very unpolished. So if you are someone who likes to have long nails, I will highly encourage you to have something as basic as a nude polish. It's not very high maintenance, honestly. Now that I think of it, nude polishes are more high maintenance because they get stained because of our Indian haldi wala khana. But regardless, have some polish on your nails and maintain good hygiene of your nails, of your hands. Take good care of it, because all of this makes you into this really grown woman and brings you your own aesthetic and style. Moving forward is a place where I honestly cheap out the most, and that is footwear. You need to have good footwear, but it doesn't have to be pricey. I'm of the opinion you don't need those Steve Madden footwear. As long as your footwear looks good, feels good and comfortable, you are good to go, baby. I think the max expensive footwear I own is probably from H&M, because I mean I liked a pair of heel and I was gifted that by my brother, but that's pretty much it. I don't own anything high-end, so I don't know what that feels like. If you are into that, by all means, but honestly please start wearing good footwear. Have some options with you. Have sneakers for your denim days, have that nice kitten heels if you're not comfortable wearing the proper 6-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch wala pencil heels, but have some options with you. Don't wear that exact slip-on, that exact footwear on everything and anything. But I will personally encourage you to have a pair of sneakers, a pair of white heels, because again that goes on literally everything. Maybe a pair of loafers, because that just really goes well with your formal outfits. And avoid going for any kind of chains on those loafers, because I hate that. What if I'm wearing something pearl? What if I'm wearing something silver? You know, it's just going to clash with that. So avoid having too many metals on your footwear. I personally find that to be a little cheap. But apart from that, have these fewer options, and honestly they will elevate your very basic look by just existing into your wardrobe, into your daily styling. With that being said, the next one, oh my freaking god, I started to feel like a lady after I started incorporating these ones, and that, you guys, are accessories. I growing up hated accessories. I was not an accessory gal, was not dumb I think. I didn't feel comfortable. If anything, every time my mom would give me something to wear in my neck, I'd be like, nahi baal mein atak raha hai, ye ho raha hai, wo ho raha hai. Like it would just cause a lot of inconvenience. And over time, I think I've learned how to elevate into my styling, and now at every point in time you will always find some kind of earring, because that's something my preference. I love having different sorts of earrings. That's something I feel more comfortable in, and I love wearing my rings. Like I always have a ring or two. For the love of God, please avoid wearing tarnished jewelry. It not only brings you a lot of bad luck, yes, if you didn't know, tarnished jewelry I believe to bring a lot of bad luck, but also it makes you look so cheap. Like nobody needs to know you are cheap. I mean, people don't have to know you're wearing something cheap. Like right now I'm wearing this top that I got from Amazon. Like, did you see that coming? I'm sure you didn't, unless I told you out loud. I'm wearing earrings from an Instagram store, however this one is real. So I will encourage you to, wear your expensive stuff with your cheaper stuff, and like, balance it out. You don't have to go completely thrifted, unless, I mean, that's the look, that's something you are good at, it's looking good with the mixed match. Personally, I will always be that person who wears something cheap, something expensive, and just likes to mix and match things. It's just my kind of vibe. But honestly, like, avoid wearing tarnished jewelry. If you have anything tarnished at the moment that you know that earring that you love but it's tarnished, it's about time to toss it and maybe invest into anti-tarnish jewelry if possible, and save up that money, buy fewer jewelry, but buy something that will last you longer, because eventually I've learned over time that it's always going to be quality over quantity. While we're on the subject of accessory, it is also very important. Now this is something my mom makes such a big deal and facade out of, that is hair jewelry, rather hair accessory. And I am someone who has a very laid back attitude when it comes to hair scrunchies, hair rubber bands, hair bands. Like I am honestly someone, I don't give much thought to it. I don't think it deserves my time. But my mom, oh my god, every time when I'm not wearing a scrunchie, I'm wearing those really cheap rubber bands on my hair and I'm heading to office, and if I'm wearing my footwear and she sees that, she's gonna stop me. And that has happened more than once. She's gonna stop me, gonna acknowledge the fact that I'm wearing a really cheap rubber band that's looking really shabby from the back, and she does not approve of it, and she'll give me that hair tie from her bag. Mostly we have silk black hair ties all around the house. If not, she'll find that matching wala scrunchie and give it to me depending on my outfit, if she has the time, if I let her find the time to do that. But at all times she would always hand me a black scrunchie and would always recommend me to have that. Not only is it good for your hair, but in my mind, I have really thin hair. I mean, not really thin, but I have like medium to thin hair. So in my mind, I'm like, wo scrunchie itna bada hai, mere baal itne se hai, like it looks so weird. But she's like, no, what is really looking weird is that really cheap band that is really struggling to hold on to the hair, and it's just offbeat. And I'm like, who really cares? But she's really made it always a point. Every time she steps out of the car, out of the vehicle, she will always comb her hair, fix her pony, fix whatever hairdo, and only then step out. And I was impressed ever since. I mean, I've always known that about her, but ever since I started looking at it as something like, wow, that's a real lady. She knows what she's up to. She knows her style, she knows her elegance, she knows her grace. So always try having good hair accessories, hair jewelry. There are a lot of those bows that are out there in the market that really look pretty on like long hair. If you're wearing a dress or something, that looks really cute. Something as basic as this clip, like, right, it is not silver, it is not gold, but it is basic, but it looks really nice when I'm doing like a bun. When I'm tying my hair from the back, it looks very presentable, it looks very aesthetic. And a lady is someone who's aesthetic at all times, for things that she can see and also for things that she can't, but she knows you are. So there are always people watching you, so please make sure they have a good look, they have a good view. That's all I'm saying. Alright, moving forward, next up is something I am someone who's having difficulty, because for the love of God, I can't decide what size I am. I keeps fluctuating my weight to an extreme point where my waist size can go from 38, which it used to be, to 30, to 34, to 32. It's like all a mess, and as a result, I need to have options. Now that I know I'm a person that keeps fluctuating with weight, I don't like to stick with one weight, and my body keeps going through these phases. That being said, it is very, very important to wear a good fit. When you wear that good fit, you feel good, you look good, you are more confident in your skin, you're more yourself, and that's all that we require at the end of the day. To feel like ourselves, to feel like we are in our skin and doing the best we can. And you know, you can achieve the world in that good, well-fitted pair of denim. That's all you need. And lastly, this styling tip really made such a huge difference, and that, you guys, is having an add-on into your basic outfit. Like, you could be wearing something as basic as a white shirt and a black pant. The moment you pop that blazer, the moment you put on that jacket, the moment you add on that sweater, oh my god, it's like you've put in effort, you've put in work, baby. You are playing through the day. It's just one of those, like, the moment you add that third element, be it through your accessory, be it through your outfit, it just brings the look together. It just makes the look like a look, like, you know, it's like wow. Wow, that factor of wow is added by something as basic as a blazer. Now, I am someone, I love my jackets, and ever since I've lost a lot of weight, I feel I used to be someone who could easily survive in the coldest of the temperature, probably because I had so much body fats on me that I would always feel warm. But after losing weight, and now that I've even gained a little bit, but I am now someone who gets cold very easy, which is why I always have a jacket on me. I'll be wearing a tank top, but I'll always have like a shirt that I would carry, you know, just to feel good, and that just elevates my look. So which is why I will always highly recommend you to have 3 jacket options with you at all times. Something as basic as a white denim jacket, a black denim jacket, and something as simple and basic as a black blazer. I love when people wear black blazers with denims. That is such a carefree yet powerful and aesthetic look. I absolutely love. That's something I'm not able to do just yet. I'm not able to wear my black blazer as a casual, like, you know, I really want to be that person who goes on a Sunday brunch in a black blazer and denim. I really want to be that, but I know मेरी friends मेरी उड़ाएंगे. मैं जानती हूँ उन लोगों को, वो खुद स्वेट पैंट्स में आएंगे और मेरा ब्लैक ब्लेजर देख के उनके पेट में दर्द होगा और वो लोग मेरी उड़ाएंगे. तो वो थोड़ा conscious मुझे feel हो रहा है, which is why I'm not still able to crack that blazer casual look, but that's something that has always been on my mind. And just like that, it's a wrap for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It is absolutely free. You can hit on the bell notification so that you're updated every time I'm online. You can also follow me on my social media. The links are down below. And if you watched the video until this very point, then definitely leave this emoji in the comments below, and I will meet you very soon. Until then, bye.